What if the most advanced missile defense system in the world suddenly started failing in real combat? In a shocking escalation across the Middle East, Iran has reportedly paraded what it claims to be a downed American aircraft while launching a massive missile barrage toward Israel. As explosions lit up the skies over Tel Aviv, Israel's Iron Dome defense system faced one of its biggest tests yet. Tonight, we break down what actually happened, why this moment could reshape the entire region, and what it means for the growing confrontation between Iran, Israel, and the United States. The latest wave of tensions began when Iranian state media released footage claiming that Iranian forces had successfully brought down an American aircraft operating in the region. While Washington has not officially confirmed the loss of any aircraft, the images circulated rapidly across social media platforms, fueling speculation and outrage across the Middle East. Iranian officials described the alleged downing as a warning message to the United States and its allies, signaling that Iran's air defense systems are prepared to confront foreign military activity near its borders. But the story did not stop there. Within hours of the announcement, reports began emerging that Iran had launched a coordinated missile attack aimed toward Israel, dramatically escalating the already fragile situation in the region. Late into the night, residents of Tel Aviv reported hearing sirens echoing across the city as Israel's early warning systems detected incoming missiles. Within seconds, the Iron Dome defense system activated, launching interceptor missiles into the sky in an attempt to destroy the incoming projectiles before they could reach populated areas. Videos captured by civilians showed bright streaks of light racing across the sky as interceptors collided with incoming rockets, creating dramatic explosions above the city. According to initial reports, dozens of missiles were launched during the attack, making it one of the largest barrages seen in recent months. Israeli defense officials stated that the majority of the missiles were successfully intercepted, but some managed to slip through the defense system, landing in open areas and triggering emergency response teams. For more than a decade, Israel's Iron Dome system has been considered one of the most effective missile defense systems in the world. Designed to detect incoming rockets and calculate their trajectory within seconds, the system determines whether a missile poses a threat to populated areas before launching an interceptor. But large-scale attacks like this one present a serious challenge. When dozens of rockets are fired simultaneously, the defense system must rapidly decide which missiles to intercept, and sometimes that means some rockets are allowed to fall in areas considered less dangerous. Military analysts say that saturation attacks, where large numbers of missiles are launched at once, are specifically designed to overwhelm defense systems like the Iron Dome. This tactic forces defenders to use large numbers of expensive interceptor missiles, potentially exhausting their defensive resources. The events unfolding in the region have raised serious concerns among global leaders. The United States has reaffirmed its support for Israel, emphasizing that it is closely monitoring the situation and remains prepared to defend its allies if necessary. Meanwhile, Iran has continued to frame its actions as a response to what it calls aggression by Israel and Western powers in the region. Analysts warn that this cycle of retaliation could push the Middle East closer to a wider regional conflict involving multiple countries. Energy markets, global shipping routes, and international diplomacy could all be affected if the situation continues to escalate. With tensions already high across the region, even a small miscalculation could trigger a much larger confrontation. So what happens now? For the moment, both sides appear to be sending powerful signals without crossing the threshold into full-scale war. Israel is reinforcing its air defense systems and preparing for the possibility of additional attacks. Iran, on the other hand, continues to showcase its military capabilities while warning that any direct confrontation could have serious consequences. Diplomatic efforts are also underway behind the scenes, with international mediators attempting to prevent further escalation. But the reality is clear. The Middle East is entering one of its most volatile periods in recent years. As the world watches the skies over Tel Aviv and the growing tensions between Iran, Israel, and the United States, one question remains. Is this just another chapter in a long-running conflict, or the beginning of something far bigger? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain: the balance of power in the Middle East is being tested like never before.